it, and I'm definitely not turning back. Like, I have no desire whatsoever to go back to having to handle and deal with my loose natural hair. So I'm officially 1 week locked. It's no surprise to people who see me on a regular, but you know, for those of you who don't, it's been officially 1 week since I started my locks. Now, I didn't start organic or traditional locks where, you know, most people start with either braids or two-strand twists or coil. Like, you get either finger coil or comb coil. That's how most people start their locks. But me, I chose a different route. I chose the instant lock method, where you use a crochet needle and you just weave it in and out of your hair as you're twisting your hair, kind of like the coil method. And what you end up with is an actual lock, opposed to having to wait for the coil, the braid, or the two-strand twist to transition itself over time. Most people's locks don't lock up until maybe, depending on your hair texture, 3 to 4 months. Some people even longer. I've heard people say it took them almost a year for their hair to lock up. Whew, that's a long time. For me, I'm very impatient. Anybody that knows me could tell you that I am very impulsive. You know, I'm the type of person, when I want something, I want it now. Like, there's no waiting, there's no none of that, because the longer it takes me to actually do what it is that I want to do, the more it's going to be on my mind. And when I tell you it drives me nuts, it will drive me nuts. So I started with this particular set of crochet needles, which is, you know, they get the job done, but you won't get the best result. I got these from Michael's, right? And this is prior to me watching a million YouTube videos and realizing that most people started their locks with a certain size crochet needle, one. And two, a lot of people used this right here. This is a kit that I ordered on Amazon. So basically, when I first started my locks, I used this. I used two sizes in this particular kit. It was the size 1.50 millimeter and the 1.15 millimeter, right? I use them interchangeably. What I ended up with was a very loose, big coil, basically. It didn't really look like locks, but you know, you could tell that eventually after some time they would turn into locks, right? As you can see, like, I'm not gonna say, some people's starter locks do look like that. I'm not gonna say that they weren't official starter locks. However, it wasn't the look I was going for, right? So again, I ordered these off Amazon and I was able to go back into the locks that you just saw and tighten them even more with these. Now, this particular size that I got the 0.75 millimeter. So a lot of people, they either use the 0.75 millimeter or they'll use the 0.5 millimeter. And this is what they look like. As you can see, they have the 1 prong, the 2 prong, and the 3. I felt most comfortable using the 2 prong one. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see. It has like a little groove right there, if you can see. And that's pretty much what latches onto the hair. And then you will weave it in and out as you're twisting. And that's how you form a lock. I found it easiest to hold the needle in my dominant hand and then twist with the opposite finger or hand in order to create the lock motion. The kit also comes with a silver and gold interlocking device. Interlocking is just another form of retwist. Most people do this when they find that their retwists don't last long. They would interlock the root rather than do the typical twisting of the root. And this is the tool that most people use. You can also use a regular crochet hook as well. Nice little starter kit for your locks. Some people maintain their locks with these as well, so it wasn't like a one-time buy, never use again type thing. No, some people use these crochet hooks to maintain the flyaway hairs that they may get in between retwists, things of that nature. So yeah, my biggest regret so far is not doing this sooner, a hell of a lot sooner. I had so many opportunities to lock my hair up. I actually started a couple of lock journeys in the past, and I just wasn't successful with them because I got impatient, one, the shrinkage was killing me, two, and three, I just really missed my loose natural hair. But to be completely honest with you, anybody that knows me knows that I am the queen of switching up hairstyles. You name it, I've done it, I've tried it. And the thing is that I do it myself. So it's like, when you know how to do your own hair, you do it way more often, right? Than somebody that would have to, let's say, go pay or go to someone else for them to do it, right? So yeah, so I was always in my hair, styling it, doing whatever. And even when I wasn't adding hair or doing those type of styles, I was just pretty much doing like my regular braid outs and twist outs, which I absolutely love. And let's not forget my puff. I'm known for my puff. I love, love, love my puff. That is the best, easiest style for natural hair. But back to the twist outs and braid outs. I used to love those as well. The only issue with that is after, let's say, day 2 or 3, my hair is left looking crazy. Like, and it's like, do I retwist again, or do I wash it now, or like what? Like what now? Like, cause I look crazy. I would hate that. Every week it's like I would have 2 the most banging hair days, right? My puff be nice and curly, textured looking. Next thing you know, day 3 and 4, I'm coming in looking crazy again. And I would just hate that. I would hate having to retwist every night in order to upkeep the twist out or the braid out. That was also very annoying for me. And it's like, if I didn't, Lord knows what I was waking up looking like. Those things I'm definitely never gonna miss. Never. With locks, I feel like whether I do something to it or not, it's always still in a style, period. Like, my roots might be jacked up, but either way, it don't matter, because again, it's still in a style, right? So yeah, this is what they look like. A lot of people, their biggest fear for locking up is like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do anything with them. They think that locks are the end all be all, but that is so far from the truth. I feel like anything you can do with your loose textured natural hair, you can also achieve with your locks. If you want to wear them straight, you can wear them straight. If you want to curl them, you can use the same rods or curl formers or whatever, all those curling devices. You can use that on your locks as well. You could do braid outs as well. You could do twist outs as well. Like, anything you could do with your loose natural hair, I guarantee you, you can achieve with your lock natural hair. The only thing I would say is, as with most natural hair, you need length. You know, it's like, that's the only thing. So hopefully we just continue to grow and learn together. Stick with me, y'all, because I know this journey is going to be a good one. This is what they look like so far. This is just a little style I just came up with just now, but I'm going to take it down now so you guys can see them. They actually have some weight to it. Like, they kind of feel like they're mature already. Mind you, this is only day 7 of me with these locks. Check me out. That's the back so far. Now, one thing I can say, when you lock your hair, whether you when you lock your hair, whether you, hold on y'all. When you lock your hair, whether you do the instant lock method or, you know, whatever method you choose to do with your locks, you cannot avoid shrinkage. And that is something I was sadly mistaken. I thought that I could bypass the shrinkage and, you know, things of that nature. And that is so far from the truth. It's not even funny. My hair from day 1 compared to now has shrank drastically in width and length. This is a picture of how they looked. As you can see, they were poofy and stretched out. Now they're more so matted, and they have shrunken. This is my length so far with the locks, but as you can see, once I let it go, it springs back up. Typical of natural hair. I mean, it's nothing that I'm not used to. So yeah, that's the back so far. This is one side of the front. I would say my locks are like in the teenage stage now, kinda, although they're still starter locks. Remember, I did the instant lock method to make them mature faster, and I feel like the texture is giving teenage phase, and we all know teenagers are rebellious, and you know, they do what they want to do, and they will try you. I tell my hair to go this way, it goes that way. Like, it is what it is. That's pretty much what locks do, right? Until they fully mature and have that weight to like hold them down in whatever direction you want. Look, this is what I mean. Like, I put it this way, it goes that way. I mean, that's to be expected, right? Until they fully mature, I know that they're gonna do their own thing. I just keep patting it down, and eventually it gets the point and it listens, right? So yeah, this is what they look like so far. And let me bring you a little closer. I have to tell you, I love them. Like, I don't have any complaints so far. I'm sorry for the lighting in my room, guys. I really didn't feel like setting up my equipment in here. That would just have been me just doing too much as far as the lights and all that stuff. So this is what we working with. Let me see something. If I turn this light on, okay, that made a little difference. So yeah, here's what they're looking like so far. Again, they're not fully matured, but they definitely are a lot more mature than what they would be at week 1 if I had started with traditional 2-strand twists or braids or coils. You know what I mean? So I think personally for me, sorry y'all, personally for me, this instant lock method was the best option for me, right? It's not for everybody. Some people want to go through every phase of this process. And kudos to you. Like, I'm not knocking nobody that, you know, starts the regular organic way, and I will hope that nobody's judging me and wouldn't knock me for choosing to start how I did. I love this. Like, I love my look. I'm definitely satisfied with it, and I'm definitely not turning back. Like, I have no desire whatsoever to go back to having to handle and deal with my loose natural hair. I just feel like it was a lot of work for me. Although most people will attest that I made it look easy, it wasn't easy. It certainly wasn't easy. With locks, I don't have to do much. I can literally get up and go. And I love that. Something else that I purchased, you know, now that my scalp is going to be exposed all the time, I no longer have my fro to use as a hat. I can't be the only one. I purchased these two hats. I got a red one and a black one. Now, before you judge, because I know they look doofy as hell, there's always a method to my madness, right? Check this out. Boom. The inside of both of these hats are satin lined. Oh my gosh, like, this is a natural haired queen, king and queen's dream, to have a nice satin lined hat so we don't have to worry about it pulling and tugging on our hair and drying our hair out, right? I mean, we sleep with satin bonnets and scarves anyway, right? So why not have a satin hat? This hat is big as hell. I ain't gonna hold you, but how I plan on wearing it is like beanie styled, you know? So I'll probably put it on like halfway like so and just rock out like that. Check me out. Boom, boom, pow. No, let me stop. But yeah, like, I'm really feeling this look. I plan on ordering a lot more hats. In case I didn't say it, I got this hat from Amazon, and depending on what platform you're seeing this video, I will leave the link down below so that you can order you one if you into it. This is the packaging it comes in. Really cute packaging. It says their company name, and then it says especially for you, and then it has like a little speech quote, whatever here. I'm not about to read all that. I'm just not. At least not for y'all. But anyways, yeah, I love it. I love, first of all, I love earth tone colors. I love anything, you know, deep, dark colored or neutral. So this red is giving me life. Like, it is mad nice. It probably looks better in person than it does on the camera. But anywho, I got the black one also because, you know, black goes with anything. So yeah, love, love, love my beanie. Dang, I should have started the video with my beanie on because it's popping. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking with me thus far. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you've been rocking with me, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. Like, I really do. Y'all don't even understand. Like, it's the little things for me, you know. Trying to think, I pretty much touched on everything that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I plan on doing weekly updates for my locks because I just want y'all to be able to see my progress, and hopefully I can encourage someone out there to start their journey. You know, whether you do it the way I did it or not, locks are locks. A journey is a journey, right? So good luck to you if this is something you may be into. And yo, it's crazy how much people are inboxing me, asking me if I do other people's locks and hair. Just hold on, y'all. Give me a minute, all right? I promise y'all, I'm about to situate myself to where I will have the time and the arrangements to be able to do other people's hair as well. That's definitely something I look forward to doing. I used to do it all the time when I was younger, so I don't see why I can't do it now. Just give me a little bit more time, y'all. I just gotta, you know, sort some things out. And yeah, I'm down. I even plan on trying to get my loctician's license and natural hair license. I was definitely looking into that, so stay tuned for that journey. You know, working a full-time job, it kind of limits you from being able to do other things because it's like your time is taken up at work. Like, I'm at work 8.5 hours out of the day, Monday through Friday. So it's like I have very little time, you know, to do other things. By the time I get home, I'm drained. I'm trying to get myself and my kids ready for the next day. You know, I got to cook. I got this, I got that. I'm also in school. So it's just like I'm juggling a lot. And I have a little time, but I'm just trusting and praying that God will just, you know, lead me and continue to guide me, and I'll be able to squeeze more and more things in and get more things accomplished. All it takes is time. That's all it is. It's a matter of time. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. We've been here for a while, but stay tuned for my next update. See you later. Bye.